हाय गाइस, वेलकम बैक टू माय यूट्यूब चैनल। सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल थैंक यू सो मच आपके सपोर्ट के लिए। तो प्लीज़ ये वीडियो पूरी देखो, ये वीडियो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है क्योंकि मेरे को लास्ट कमेंट बॉक्स में इतने क्वेश्चन आए कि आप वीडियो बनाओ एक क्वेश्चन एंड आंसर यूनिवर्सिटी के लिए, क्रेडिबिलिटी इंटरव्यू। और यही क्वेश्चन आपके इंटरव्यू के लिए, यूनिवर्सिटी के लिए काम आएंगे और यही क्वेश्चन आप यूज़ कर सकते हो अपना वीज़ा के लिए। क्योंकि मैंने प्रॉपर रिसर्च करके, जो मेरा अपना एक्सपीरियंस है बाकी स्टूडेंट से मिलके, ये 27 क्वेश्चन मैंने इस पूरी वीडियो में डाले हैं। तो आप पूरी वीडियो देखो और समझो। अगर आपको लगता है ये क्वेश्चन इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है, ऐसा कुछ अलग रिफ्रेश हो सकता है, तो कमेंट बॉक्स में डालो क्योंकि बाकी स्टूडेंट की भी हेल्प हो जाए। और इसके अलावा आप यूनिवर्सिटी की वेबसाइट पे जाकर पूरी रिसर्च करो, यूनिवर्सिटी के बारे में अच्छे से पढ़ो, क्या है क्या नहीं है, और रिलेटेड क्वेश्चन से उनके आंसर करो। बस बाकी इजी होता है, कुछ नहीं होता। मैं अपनी पर्सनली बात करूँ तो मेरा इंटरव्यू अराउंड 5 to 10 मिनट्स चला था। आपको बस क्वेश्चन वो पूछेंगे तो आपको कॉन्फिडेंस साउंड करना है। वो ज़्यादा बस ये देखते हैं कि स्टूडेंट जेन्युइन है या नहीं है। घबराना बिल्कुल नहीं है, बहुत ईजी होता है और इंटरव्यूअर भी बहुत हेल्प करते हैं आपको। और आप ये गलती मत करना कि आप इधर उधर पेपर पे लिख के आंसर पढ़ के बोल रहे हो, वो काम नहीं करेगा। उनको चल जाता है पता। ईज़िली क्वेश्चन समझो, यूनिवर्सिटी के बारे में रिसर्च करो, पढ़ो और आंसर दो। तो इस वीडियो में प्लीज़ आप अपने जो और क्वेश्चन या डाउट है मेरे को बताओ, मैं उस पर वीडियो पे बनाऊंगा। बाकी मैंने सोचा कि वीडियो में मैं वो जैसे यूनिवर्सिटी जो कि विद आइल्स यूनिवर्सिटी प्रेफर कर सकते हो मास्टर के लिए, बैचलर्स के लिए कौन सी यूनिवर्सिटी अच्छी रहेगी, और डिपेंडेंट वीज़ा, स्पाउस वीज़ा, इन टॉपिक्स से मैं सोच रहा हूँ वीडियो बनाने के लिए। तो आप मेरे को प्लीज़ कमेंट बॉक्स में बताओ कि मैं उस हिसाब से अपना रिसर्च करूँ, थोड़ा लोगों से बात करूँ, एजेंट से बात करके उन टॉपिक पे पर्टिकुलर इन्फॉर्मेशन इकट्ठी करके मैं वीडियो बनाऊँगा। तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल इस वीडियो पे ध्यान दो क्योंकि ये क्वेश्चन 27 क्वेश्चन आपके लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है इंटरव्यू क्रैक करने के लिए। पूरी वीडियो को देखो और अच्छी लगे तो लाइक, सब्सक्राइब एंड कमेंट करो एंड प्लीज़ शेयर करो एंड प्लीज़ सपोर्ट करो मेरे चैनल को।
1. Why do you want to study in UK? The UK institutions consistently rank among the best in the world, and qualifications are internationally valued and recognized. UK institutions offer flexibility of choice and enable you to blend academic and vocational courses of your choice. The teaching and study methodology used in the UK give you the freedom to be creative and develop skills sets and confidence. As a student, you get the opportunity to be taught by the world's leading academics and experts. You also benefit from their constant academic support. 2. Why did you choose to study this course? You should demonstrate that you know about the course you have applied for, referencing specific modules of interest, what they involve and why they are a benefit to you. Think about any unique features of the course, for example links to industry or professional accreditations, and explain how the course will benefit you personally, for example, how it will relate to your previous study and what it will help you achieve for your future career plans. Please note in this question student should be aware of all the modules he is going to study in that particular course. 3. Why did you choose to study at this particular university? You should be able to list multiple positive factors that apply specifically to this university, such as academic quality, teaching facilities, recommendation from friends, etc. You should be able to explain what research you have undertaken and give detail about the university's facilities and location. 1. In the UK, if the interviewer thinks you have not researched the course or the university, they will refuse your visa application. 4. Did you consider studying any other courses or consider studying at another university either in the UK or overseas? Studying overseas is a big step. You should be able to demonstrate that you have made a serious and informed choice about this step. List other institutions considered and say why you chose this university above other institutions. If you have looked at courses at home, you should state this and explain why the equivalent degree in the UK will be of more benefit to you. 5. What was the last course you successfully completed and when did you complete this? Your answer must be consistent with the information you have previously supplied on your application form. If anything is missing from your application form, please tell us as soon as possible. 6. Given your previous study history, how will this course assist you in your future plans? You should explain how the course you applied for follows on from your previous study. You should explain your future career plans, for example what job you want to get, and show that the course they want to study is necessary to achieve this. You should explain the value of the qualification to an employer, as well as how the skills and knowledge you will gain from the course will help you succeed in your plans. 7. Where is university located and where will you live in the UK? You should be able to say where city is geographically in the UK. You should say what kind of accommodation you will be staying in, for example, which halls of residence it is important you know where your accommodation is in relation to the university and the cost of rent per week. 8. How will you travel to the university each day and how much will this cost? You should say how far from university the accommodation is and how much it will cost to get there each day. If it is within walking distance, the cost will be free. If further afield, then you should be able to give some realistic estimates of public transport costs. 9. How did you acquire the necessary funds to meet the course fees and living costs? Your financial situation will be expected to mean that you do not need to be reliant upon work to fund your studies in the UK. The source of your income should be realistic. For example, if your father is to pay your fees or support your living costs, but has a salary of £20,000 and 2 other dependents to finance, then this may be deemed to be unrealistic. You must be able to submit evidence of the source of your finance as part of the visa application. If the interviewer feels the money you are saying you are going to use is not realistically available, they will refuse your visa application even if you have been awarded the 10 points for your maintenance. 10. Have you ever applied for a visa to visit another country, a visa to enter another country? You should list previous visits and purpose of visit. 11. What countries have you visited and what was the purpose of your visit? You should give full answers and ensure that they are consistent with your employment and study history. 12. Have you ever had a visa application refused? If so, why was it refused? Having had a visa refused previously may count against you, but it doesn't automatically mean this visa application will be refused. It's important that you tell the interviewer about any refusals you have had and explain the reasons for the refusal. You need to demonstrate that you understand the reason for the refusal and explain why this will not happen with this visa application. 13. Have you ever been deported from the UK or stayed in the UK after your visa has expired? You should have clear and logical reasons for studying in the UK. You should explain why coming to the UK to study this course is a better option than studying a similar course in another English-speaking country or your home country. 14. What facilities are available at the university? You should talk about any general facilities that are of interest to you, such as syndicate rooms in library, as well as facilities specific to the course that you are applying for. 15. Do you know where university is located, and how many students attend? You need to show genuine, independent research has been undertaken, and be able to describe where university is located. You can find this information on the university website. 16. Provide details about 2 or 3 specific modules from the course you have chosen. You should be able to name at least 2 modules and give details about the modules consistent with the website. You should have subject knowledge, that means you can talk about what each module involves in more detail than the title of the module. 17. How is the course assessed and how many hours of study a day? You should be able to say whether the course is a combination of exams, coursework or learning consistent with the website. 18. How does the course relate to your previous study? Explain about the course you have applied for, and that it is a progression from what you have studied previously. How it will enhance your previous study in terms of content and level. 19. What are your future career plans? You should have a clear plan for once you have finished your course, in terms of career plans or further study. The plans should be relevant to the course. Realistic, and the proposed course should be a necessary step to achieve your aim. You could not get the job you want without studying this course first. 20. How long is your course and what qualification will you receive? You should be able to explain the length of the course in years and the qualification you will gain at the end of it. 21. How do you explain the gaps in your education employment history and why are you returning to study now? If you have had a break in study, you need to explain why it is you are returning to education now, and what the break in your studies was for. For example, is the course you intend to study a requirement for you to reach the next stage in your career? Did you take a break in your studies to earn money to pay for this course? If so, is this evidenced in your financial documents? 22. How much will your course fees be? You should know the exact cost of your tuition fees per year. 23. How will you pay for your studies? You should have a sustainable and credible source of finance that is sufficient for the student not to rely on work. You must provide evidence of this when applying for your visa. 24. If father parents paying for study, what job do they do and how much do they earn a year? This amount must realistically be enough to support you and meet any other commitments during your studies. If it is not realistic, your application will be refused. 25. Do you know how much your living expenses will be? You should have some knowledge of the cost of living and an ability to meet that cost of living without relying on work. 26. If you intend to work in the UK, do you know how many hours you are allowed to work? You should know the rules on working, but be clear that work is not a priority for you. If you have no plans to work part-time, you should make this clear. 27. Do you have any other personal commitments that would make studying in the UK difficult, such as a family at home? If you are coming to the UK to study while having commitments such as a family back home for whom you are the main provider, you will need to explain how you will remain focused on your studies and not over-reliant on work in the UK to meet your commitments at home. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, comment and please subscribe to Lawala in UK for more student information about UK. If you have any question, comment below. Thanks again.